Hey, so this is a bit of an impulsive and unscripted video. I just want to talk about my feelings and the things I'm thinking about because I like to pour out my feelings into verbal words, but I don't necessarily feel comfortable sharing with people. So I kind of like talking to myself, so I might as well record it, right? Um, so right now I live in Indonesia. I've been living in Indonesia my whole life, and I'm 19 years old and I live with my parents because I'm set to move to Japan. I was supposed to move in Japan earlier this year by March of 2021, but because the world is garbage, I couldn't go to Japan, and because Japanese laws regarding foreigners coming to Japan is a little bit difficult, so I'm forced to stay in Indonesia for an indefinite amount of time. And don't get me wrong, it's not something that I enjoy. Obviously, I want to go to Japan because the reason I'm going to Japan is because I want to pursue higher education. I'm attending university in Japan, and I've been taking classes online, and things have been going pretty well. I think I did pretty okay last semester. I'm in my second semester right now, and I think this semester is also starting off really well in terms of grades and whatnot. But I recently got news that Japan's borders are opening up again, and the COVID restrictions in Japan is starting to loosen up a little bit, which is a good thing for a lot of people, not just me, a lot of students from all over the world who are stuck in their home countries and can't go to Japan to pursue their higher education or do their job or whatever. They can finally go to Japan now, or finally they have a glimmer of hope that they can go to Japan soon. And I don't know if I should be excited or worried because I realize I've never been far away from my home before, at least for a long period of time. Like, I've been outside of the country before for vacation, like for like a week. Um, I think 2019 I went with a bunch of my friends to Japan, and we stayed there for about a week, and that was fun. That was really fun. But I've never been outside in a different country, in a different culture, in a different environment, all by myself, with nobody. Reflecting on this just made me realize how much of a baby I am, really, how much of a kid I am. I'm not a freaking adult. I'm 19 years old, but being alone kind of scares me, especially in this current condition that the world is facing. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how quarantine will be like. I don't know how life will be like in Japan. Uh, Despite the fact that I do watch anime, I practically know nothing about living in Japan. Literally, I think the only source of information I get on life in Japan is from this podcast called the Trash Taste Podcast that I really enjoy. But aside from that, it really worries me to think about I need to figure how to do stuff on my own. Man, I'm such a kid, but yeah, I'm really scared, really nervous. I have to go live alone, living far away from all my family members. I don't have family in Japan. I have a close family friend who lives in Tokyo, and I'm not going to be living in Tokyo. I'm going to be living in a very small town called Shiga, which is right in the middle of Osaka and Kyoto. But last Sunday, this is a Christian YouTube channel. If you've never been here before, which it's probably the case. And I like to talk about my faith a lot. I like to talk about my Christian faith a lot. So I'm gonna tangent over to that a little bit now, because last Sunday I went to church, and I've usually been going to online church, and I think last Sunday was my second time going to a physical church in like 1.5 years. The sermon was really touching, was really encouraging. It was about how God will protect you and how God will shepherd you, because God is our shepherd and we are his flock, we are his sheep. And just as a shepherd will protect their sheep, so will God. God will protect us, and I am under God's protection. And hearing that kind of makes me feel safe, kind of makes me feel hopeful. But I won't deny the fact that I am still feeling a tad nervous about my future. I guess that's all I want to talk about. I don't really have much to talk about. Yeah, goodbye. Thank you. May God's peace be with you.